Oregon. Oh, that does sound romantically wonderful, though. I'm not going to lie. Violet says you're staying warm in New York. Good. I'm glad to hear. Sarah, hey, happy Valentine's Day to one and all from Illinois. Amazing. Mickey, how are you? Glad that you're here. Happy Valentine's to you as well. Much love from Florida. My Florida compatriot. You're most welcome, Lori. Hey, Phil, how are you? How's everything down under? Hey, City John. Okay. And Jeremy says, now we are live on Facebook and Instagram. So wherever you're joining us from, hello, welcome, good morning. I'm Charlene. And we're taking a moment before we really tune in with these amazing crystal singing bowls here on Valentine's Day and World Sound Healing Day, just to take a moment to check in. So just settle in, just find a comfortable position, whatever that feels like to you, and just begin to relax. You'll feel these vibes beginning to do their work. Good morning, Joy City John from Philadelphia. Yes, peace and abundant rising to you as well. Phil, Australia, of course. I remember that one. Lady Peacock, good morning, and all of your wonderful heart emojis. So apropos for the day of all days that it is today, the day that we really like to celebrate love. Commercialized or not, love is love. Jada, hello and love from Lebanon. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Larry from Northern California, good to see you. Phil, I'm glad you're doing well. Pammy Zoo, yes. Caitlin, hello, good morning. Hi. Nikki, also from Florida, good morning. Gary, Arizona in the house. Yeah, look at y'all. West Coast, East Coast going. Pammy Zoo says, tomorrow is your birthday. Well, because we're not doing a live broadcast, I think we should all wish Pammy Zoo a very happy birthday. Drop a bunch of hearts in the on Insight Timer. If you want to say hello on YouTube as well, or Facebook and Instagram, Pammy Zoo, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pammy Zoo. Happy birthday to you. Thank you for having such a nice rhyming name. I hope it's a wonderful day for you. Mavornan sending much love from South Carolina. I'm so glad you're joining us. Nice to see you again. James from Maryland. Hello, Joe. Happy birthday, Pammy Zoo. Yes. Aw, you guys are so wonderful. So today is, as we said, obviously Valentine's Day. Could you tell? Jeremy always makes it look so beautiful. But it's also World Sound Healing Day. And on World Sound Healing Day, this is the 23rd annual World Sound Healing Day, where folks from all over the world come together, creating sound, vibrations, harmony, harmonizing frequencies, sending love directed straight into the planet. Because, to borrow a phrase, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. So if you're joining us for World Sound Healing Day as well, welcome. I'm really glad you're here. I'm Charlene. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad you're here. We love to get together. We love to bask in the frequencies of goodness, of wholeness, of alignment. In front of you are 20 chromatically tuned quartz crystal singing bowls. Now these bowls consist of all of the notes in an octave on the piano, all the white keys, plus all of those really cool black keys. And by having this combination of notes, plus some above and some below, we're able to really round out the resonance that we can generate in our space, because resonance affects us. Think of it as an octave perspective. So have you ever listened to a gentleman with a very low bass resonant voice? It feels very soothing into the body. Well, this same speaking pattern that this gentleman may have, it can be extrapolated up in an octave above it. That's actually not an octave, but this is my voice in this moment. And you can listen into a higher, say, in a female voice, in a female octave. And suddenly we have a very similar yet uniquely different expression of that same initial resonance of those frequencies that were generated in this higher octave. Well, by having access to a full octave of sound, we're actually expanding the color palette from which we can draw, which we can pull and create. Because we know that one sound is never just one sound. When I play one note on this bowl, it's never just one frequency that you are hearing or experiencing. It's a multitude of frequencies, technically, that goes on into infinity. And these frequencies are what create the combination of these frequencies are what create the specific color or the timbre of the sound, which is why this bowl sounds uniquely different than my voice, even when I'm singing or speaking the exact same pitch. This is the same pitch, and yet you can tell it's my voice. And I can even change my voice and change how the timbre, that color comes forward. So that's the cool thing about these particular bowls. They allow us to experience more color. And who doesn't want more color in their life? So today's journey is all about tapping into the frequencies of love, which means we can really go into some pretty fun, unique, infinite places. So I invite you, just begin to settle in. Find a comfortable position. What sounds good to you today? Would you like to be seated? Would you like to lay your body down? How would you best assimilate this upcoming time together? What feels good to you right now? This is all about you. Every journey that we take is totally unique. It's not pre-planned. I don't know what's going to happen. It's our job just to show up with an open heart, a relaxed mind, and an eagerness to allow. And that's when the miracles begin to take place. And that sounds cliched, but I think we either live life in one of two ways. Either you see everything as a miracle, or you see nothing as a miracle. And I don't know about you, but it just feels nice to me to see everything as a miracle, because even if we think of the quantum science of how all of this has come into existence and continues to perpetuate itself, that's pretty darn miraculous. But you do you. So from this comfortable position, whether you're seated or you're laying down, see how much relaxation you can begin to bring into your body. Can you find more support for your current position? Can you align your body in such a way that you're not having to have extra tension to support an upright frame? Can you adjust your hips or your ankles if you're laying down in such a way that provides even more relaxation, even more comfort? Take a deep breath in, holding that breath in, and as you do, feel that beautiful heart of yours relax. Holding that breath in, the heart relaxes before you gently exhale. Gently close your eyes. Or if you enjoy watching the bowls, just soften your gaze, whatever feels more comfortable. Letting your body sink into the chair, the floor, the ground beneath you, finding perfect support. Dissolving any tension you might realize you're still holding. I invite you now to become aware of your breath, of your breathing. And you don't have to change your breathing in any way at all, although your breathing may begin to change all by itself. Your breathing may become gradually slower naturally taking a deep breath in and letting it out without any thought or prompting. Your breath is finding its way in and out, and all your conscious mind has to do is be aware of your breathing as it flows. And anytime you feel your attention wandering, just gently bring your attention back to focusing on your breathing. And because now you're more relaxed, you may notice certain pleasant sensations. Maybe you're noticing things you might otherwise overlook. Maybe you notice a coolness in the back of your throat with each inhalation. Maybe you notice a warm air over the top of your lip every time you exhale. And I wonder if your attention can follow each in-breath, going down, down into your lungs, breathing a little deeper each time, until pretty soon your attention can follow your breath all the way down, deep inside. Feeling your body sink into the chair, the floor, the earth beneath you. You feel so relaxed, safe, peaceful. If you have a grounding practice, I invite you to begin that now. Otherwise, think, imagine, or feel a beautiful golden cord of light that originates at the base of your spine in that first energy center, that Muladhara chakra. And that golden cord of light descends out through your body, through your energy bodies, down into the floor beneath you, into the ground, rooting itself into the earth below you. How deeply can you find yourself rooting into our beautiful planet, knowing that this golden cord of light will keep you grounded in this time, space, this perfect moment. It can also serve as a place of release. So anytime you have tension or energy that you're ready to let go of, something that doesn't serve you anymore, you can watch this energy gently dissolve, wiggle its way down that beautiful golden cord of grounding light. All is well. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in as your heart relaxes even more before you gently exhale. Bringing your attention now into the center of your head, the seat of intuition, this third eye area. Sitting in the middle feels so calming to you. It feels peaceful, quiet. You feel still. Think, imagine, or feel a beautiful golden light, a sphere of light that begins to enter in the opening of the crown of your head, just above where you are seated right now. And this gentle golden light flows down through your face and into your neck, your throat. Experience that energy, this energy from the golden light, and watch as it begins to settle down now across your shoulders, down the arms, into your hands, down into the chest, focusing on that golden light around the heart area. Feeling its warmth gently pulsating. Your breathing is slow, peaceful, easily deliberate. The rhythm of your breath and this glowing, warming sensation makes you feel as though you're simply melting, draining away any energy that doesn't serve. This energy melting down your hips, your thighs, your legs, the feet, through the toes, and just dissolving out of the body. You feel greater peace and relaxation as a golden light enters your bloodstream, pulsing throughout your entire body. The heart acting to move this golden light of goodness, carrying it through your entire physical system, beginning to seep into your subtle energy body, into your meridians, into the subtlemost layers, these little rivulets of golden energy. They feel so nice. And you feel a sensation of peace and letting go. Let go. Relax your mind. All is well. Taking a deep breath in, wanting to hold that breath in as long as possible. It feels so delightful in your system. Your heart melts even more as you hold that oxygenating life force before you gently exhale. In your mind's eye, think, imagine, or feel a beautiful red rose in a tight bud. The petals as soft as velvet. And as you breathe in, the rose very slowly begins to open. Slowly unfolding. A beautiful deep red rose. And with every breath, it opens more fully into a lovely bloom. Beautiful like a rose garden on a warm summer's evening. The scent tickling your very sensation. The perfume enters your nostril, and as it opens the petals fully, the petals spreading outwards, you notice in the center of the rose, deep inside the rose, that rose is glowing like a crimson sunset aglow. How the sky ignites at that perfect golden hour, that most special time of day. And this glowing center of this red rose becomes a brighter shade of red. And that light begins to spread into the petals, and the whole rose is glowing with a bright, radiant, otherworldly light. And with a sudden burst, the rose becomes a beautiful red crimson flame. You can see that contained in the shape of the rose itself. There's no heat, just pure energy combined with the beauty, the fragrance, the sensation of that magnificent red rose. The flame is confined within the structure of the rose. You see it so clearly in your mind, and how the energy vibrates. And as you breathe in that beautiful energy, you feel so good, so relaxed, so content, so loved, so much at peace. Just envisioning this rose causes you to feel relaxed, filling you with positive, higher vibrations. Just hold, caress, care for that image of that eternal flaming rose. Feel that in your heart. You're focusing completely on that eternal flaming rose. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in before you gently relax your heart, and exhale, letting go. Even more relaxed, more peace, more love. Your body feels so relaxed. As you let go of the energy and information, the vision of that eternal flaming red rose, you begin to scan your body, and if there's any information, any vibration, any energy that you are ready to let go of, that you've noticed might have arisen, just send all of that information down your grounding cord. Just see it as a wave, a vibration, a color, a feeling like heaviness, whatever it may be for you. Just witness all of that dissolving down your grounding cord. physical body, you take a deep cleansing breath in, filling your lungs completely. And as you exhale, you feel even more relaxed, cleansed. Noticing the area of your lungs. When you see the air that you're breathing in, it's a beautiful, now soft, rose-colored light. It feels delightful to breathe in, calming, peaceful and warm. And then as you exhale, you see any residual stress, worry, anxiety, tension, feelings of heaviness just dissolve like the mist when the sun kisses its vapors. With each breath you take, you allow yourself to relax once again, even more deeply, pulsing with the gentle rhythm of your breath, its soothing waves washing over you now, settling your mind, replenishing your body, uplifting your emotions. Now you shift your attention all the way down into your beautiful feet, feeling your toes, this connection into the earth below you, and you feel them relax. So peaceful. Any tension that had been in your precious little toes just dissolves. And you feel that relaxation now spreading throughout your feet, extending up into your ankles, working its way up into your calf muscles. That gentle tingling in your toes and your feet and lower legs is a sign of releasing tension. And you notice that relaxation moves up through your knees, your thighs, your hips. Your low back begins to soften. Your chest, it rises and falls so gently. All of the organs throughout your abdomen, your stomach, your intestines, your lungs, they all begin to come back into steady alignment and balance. You can feel the expansion and contraction of your beautiful breath with your rib cage, with every inhalation and exhalation. And this wave of relaxation continues up through your shoulders, across your chest, down your arm, all the way to your fingertips. Feel that gentle tingling in your hands, knowing it's a sign of tension releasing, dissolving, leaving. Now the relaxation continues up the back of your spine into your neck, your jaw, your face. Your scalp softens, your brow unfurrows. The entire body, your beautiful body, is now bathed in a sense of deep, peaceful contentment. Taking a deep breath in and holding that breath in, you begin to shift your attention into the area of your heart, feeling it relax before you gently exhale. With your attention at your heart center, the space in the middle of your chest, think, imagine, or feel a warm, rosy gold light, almost like the light of that eternal flaming red rose. Good. You can physically feel the warmth spreading through your body, a sense of deep connection to yourself, to others, and to all of existence. Imagine now golden threads of light extending upward from your heart. These golden threads begin to connect you to every living being. I see these threads weaving a beautiful tapestry of radiance, connecting, bringing you together with a person who might be nearest to you right now, to your loved ones, to those you find it difficult to love, to those you find easy to love, to those you never knew needed and benefit from your love. Your love comes in all forms. A smile, a kind word, a thoughtful gesture, simply your presence. Your time, your energy are all gifts of love. Love is so much deeper than we often perceive with this simple four-letter word. These golden threads remind you of this interconnectedness with all. Every sentient being on this planet. You feel that pulse of love flowing through these golden threads, connecting you into the heartbeat of the universe. Listen closely. Hear the soft hum of connection. Feel the gentle rhythm of unity. Smell that sweet fragrance of oneness. That subtle scent of love that permeates all things. All people, all places, all beings. Tasting the sweetness of connection, the joy of belonging. As your attention returns to these golden threads, see them extending beyond just the human realm. Remember, all of life matters. All of life perceives. All of life senses, maybe not in the same way that you or I do, but in their own perfect, beautiful, unique ways. See yourself connecting to the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom. Feeling the hum of their vibrations all around you, always. Feel yourself connect to the very earth herself, grounding, aligning, expanding into the interconnectedness of life, the shared energy that connects all of us, unites us. And as you gently exhale, think, imagine, feel, and say aloud if you can these words with me. I am connected to all beings. I am love. I am one with the universe. Feel these words resonate a new pattern within your system. I am connected to all beings. I am love. I am one with the universe. I am connected to all beings. I am one with the universe. I am love. Feel the embodiment of these patterns in your system. Maybe you know what to do with this new information now. Maybe this is information that feels so familiar to you. Either way, this information relaxes your body and brings a grounded knowingness, a security, a feeling of deeply connected resonance into your heart where you know that you know that you know all is well. All is well. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in. Your heart relaxes before you gently exhale. Your attention now returning fully back to your heart center, letting go of any remaining images. Your focus, that beautiful intensity of vision, of understanding, of connection, focuses now back in your heart center. Think, imagine, or feel that rosy, golden, pink light expanding again, your entire being totally filled with its radiant glow. As you do, you hear that soft, gentle melody of love. That melody begins to resonate within you. So familiar. So comforting. A tune that you can repeat anytime and feel more connected, more grounded, more loving. Taking a deep breath in, holding that breath in, your heart relaxing before you gently exhale. This gentle hum, this gentle melody, you can feel it resonating through every cell of your body, activating your DNA, enlivening portions of you didn't even know were asleep. that resides within you. You see yourself surrounded by this warm, loving light, bathed in the vibrations, the frequencies of love. Feel the peace. Feel the joy that comes from connecting to your present, to this present moment, to your eternal source, whatever that means and looks like to you. This connection reminds us we are never alone. The more relaxed and the more at peace you are, the more you feel yourself merging with this higher vibration, this universal oneness. And the more you lose yourself into the vastness of all you, what we call love, the divine, all one. And as you exhale, think, imagine, feel, and or say aloud with me if you can, I experience love. I know and I feel love. I am the embodiment of love. Embodiment of love. I am the embodiment of love. Creating a harmonious balance. Know that this sense of connection, this feeling of love, will stay with you throughout your day, your week, your life, if you so choose. And you choose because it feels good, it feels peaceful, it feels connecting. It just feels so right. Now it's about time to begin coming back into this time, space, and place, this new present moment. And just before we do that, remember, the next time you choose to relax in this way, you can relax more quickly, more easily, more deeply. You can release even more energy, letting go of old information that no longer serves you. Each and every time you choose to relax to the sounds of these chromatic crystal singing bowls. And before we come back, remember, you manifested, you made today this new information. And because of that, you can bring everything you enjoyed from today, every frequency, every emotion, every color and smell and sound and feeling that you experienced that delighted you, everything that helped you feel oh so good, everything that you loved. Bring that all back with you right now. Nestling it deep into that beautiful, sacred, divine heart. If this is your time to drift off into nighttime slumber, rest well. Sweet dreams, and awaken tomorrow refreshed and renewed by the frequencies of love. Good night. If you're ready to come back and enjoy the rest of a beautiful day, come with me now. Begin to come back into full waking consciousness. Gently wiggle your fingers, your toes, and your nose. And as your energy levels rise, you feel more alert, starting to move and stretch a little, and you open your eyes, feeling refreshed, alert, and fully awake, as if you've just returned from a deep, refreshing meditation or long night's sleep. Bringing your awareness back into your surroundings. And when you're ready, slowly, open your eyes, return your focus to the here and the best ever now. Welcome back. Remember, my friends, you can carry this feeling of interconnectedness and love with you all the time, allowing it to radiate outwards to illuminate your path and inspire those around you. Rubbing your hands together, generating some good friction that creates more energy. Bringing that energy into whatever part of your body feels good right now. Maybe you want to create some energy. Breathing it in over your eyes. Patting yourself, coming back into right here, right now. My friends, how was that? Welcome back. Thank you for taking a journey with me. Was that good for you? Did that feel good? Oh, amazing. I'd love to hear how that was for you. Drop it in your chat. Drop it in the chat. I see Violet said amazing as always. Thank you, Violet. Yeah, the bowls, they were on point today. And while you're taking a moment, let me reflect what I saw with the bowls, what I witnessed with the bowls. They really kept us very grounded in very specific tonality. They kept us very much moving between the key of F, F major, C major, and D minor. What's interesting about F major is that there's this calmness that is always associated with F major. In classical music, when we compose scores, music, songs, etc., more so pieces of music, less than things that we sing, ironically. But when we are using sound to paint, to create color and images, we use very specific keys, key signatures, in order to do so. A key signature is just a combination of notes. It's why this key signature sounds a little different. That's the key of C. Thank you. Sounds a little differently and feels differently to the system than, say, the key of D major. Not only because it's higher, but because it does echo differently within our physical makeup. You can kind of feel one felt very, the first key of C, it feels very simplistic. There's an innocence to it, an openness to that. There's just this natural sort of childlike wonder and acceptance and welcoming feeling to the key of C. And we very much moved in that space today. Whereas in this example, that key of D major, it feels more uplifting. It's actually, it feels very, in classical music, we think of it as a triumphant sort of key. I think the Hallelujah chorus is actually, if I recall correctly, is actually written in the key of D major. There's these sort of victorious rejoicing that comes along this uplifting sort of path. And it's just a function of how, when the notes combine in certain ways, our physiology responds differently. Which is why these chromatic bowls are so unique and so affecting to our system. We're not just banging bowls, we are combining tones with purpose and intention, whether we're actively doing it or we are being shown, guided, led, say, these are the combinations. This is what we're going to do today. As a side note, I feel it's really interesting that Spirit passes that. It just, to me, this is in my own, making my own construct. You can resonate with it or not. That's great. But it feels as though there's something that moves me towards, around, in and through different frequencies based on what colors are needed to come through at that time. And we can really feel that in the space. But enough about me jabbering. So one last thing, we talked about F major, C major, and also this idea of D minor. D minor connects very, very closely to both F major. It actually is the relative minor of F major, so it's just naturally in F major. But there's this little bit of melancholy that comes with it. But what's interesting is that then when we shift into C major, there's that resolve that comes from it, this resolve from the melancholy. And, you know, if I think about it with my thinking mind now, Charlene brain, that kind of makes sense for Valentine's Day, the day of love, where you either love it or you hate it, right? It's sort of, are you kidding me? I have to go buy a $10 card to give to somebody? What? My mother makes her own cards this year. God bless her. She's the smartest one of the group. But anyway, but this idea that this kind of commercialization of love, and sometimes it makes love kind of have a negative connotation, even though it is all. It is the pervasive life force that moves energy and cells and creates worlds, creates our world. Not just that lovey-dovey feeling on Cupid and, you know, they're cute, we like them. They make great statues, but there's something so much more. And so on this day, when we can have these feelings of heaviness or consternation or irritation, the commercialization of it all, but anytime that we feel disconnected from feeling loved, the truth of who we are, which is a pure, unadulterated vessel of perfection, that is what you are. That is why you are here. You are here to spread this perfected love that is you. Because nobody else can do that, just you. So on this day, when sometimes we fight against that or we feel disconnected from that truth, that melancholy sinks in, sometimes we just need a simple, divine, gentle, easy to understand, simplistic touch on the shoulder, reminding us all is well. And that's what the bowls are showing today. Okay. So let's go through and see how that was for you. So Jeremy said that there's a lot of comments. And he also said that Carol donated. Thank you so much, Carol, for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. When we're on it, with Insight Timer, we have found that sometimes the donation alerts come through and a lot of times they don't. So if I ever don't acknowledge you, please know that's just, I didn't see it. We weren't alerted to it, but we get it later. We do get it. So thank you so much. Your donations, your generosity, your kindness, your support is what helps us continue to do what we do. We love doing this. We love being able to come spend time here with you to grow collectively, because that's what this journey's about. But Carol, thank you so much. Lori, I love all of your hearts. That's amazing. Thank you, thank you. Jeremy, who said that's amazing? It's under the, or you can't go back? It was who? Peter, thank you so much. I'm so glad that was good for you. Violet said it was amazing, awesome. Mickey, thank you so much. You're feeling all the love. Yeah, this group is very powerful and healing. Thanks so much. Thanks for being here, Mickey. We sure do appreciate you. Annette, much gratitude to you as well. Frankie says that was beautiful. It was your first time. Welcome. And I just caught the end. Amazing. Looking forward to another live. Love these bowls. Awesome. Well, Frankie, if you want to go back and revisit anything from today, my brilliant husband and person who makes all this happen, we simulcast on many platforms. We actually simulcast on Insight Timer, where we started. This is our initial home base, but we're also on YouTube. We're also now on Facebook and Instagram. So for all of our wonderful friends joining us, you can always, if you missed anything, it's going to get reposted on YouTube for sure, and pieces on Instagram, and then also the live will be reposted on Facebook too. So you can always catch us on any of these pages. You're not sure where to go, just go to my website. It's really easy. It's my first name, Charleene.com, and you can access any and everything that you need. So, and we're going to be back. We will be back on March 14th, and I'll tell you all about that one later because I want to go through your comments. I love that, but we're excited to, March is going to be fun. We're going to be with you a lot in March because the rest of the year is a little crazy. Melissa, you said the same. You can feel the love. Oh, I love that. That's good. Mavornan, thank you so much as well, my friend. Violet, yes. Oh, it's amazing as always. Thank you. Caitlin, so good. Yes, ditto, Violet. Oh, so cool. Jeanette, grateful. We're grateful for you too. You know, sometimes what I love about love is that it transcends words. It transcends feelings. How you vibrate when you have an experience of blissful love might be very different than how I feel it or how I would describe it. And yet the feeling remains the same. We all have different colors that we can connect into just based on our life, where we are right now, and the color of love that we got to experience that day. There's so many frequencies, an infinite number of frequencies of divine perfected expression. Jenny, beautiful. Thank you so much, Maria. Love, love, love. So good. Oh, Maria, thank you. I love you. Joy, you felt so good. Thank you. Of course, of course. Jane, oh, you have a beautiful voice to listen to. That's very kind. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jane. Chanel, it was restorative for you. Amazing. Good. Yes. This is your time. This is your time. This is where we get a chance to come through and restore all of that which we constantly give to others. This is your gift back to yourself. So I'm so glad that was good for you. Mary, thank you. I think we all needed this today. Amazing. Yes, and Joy says, peace to Tea Lady Nat. Hello, Tea Lady Nat. Hope you're doing well. Jane says the bowls were beautiful. Larry, thank you for all of your red hearts. Lori says, wow, that was amazing. Thank you. Grateful to experience this with you and everyone here. Isn't it beautiful energy that's here today? It really, really is. I love it. Sorry. Becky, that was absolutely beautiful. Good. Goosebumps all over. Will this be on YouTube? Yes, it will. I have yoga students who would love to share it with. Amazing, Becky. So cool. So you can either find, if you go to YouTube and just search for Charleene Closshey, if you can remember how to spell my last name, or just Charleene Singing Bowls, you can find it. Or even easier, just go to our website. Just go to charlene.com, scroll all the way down, because we have also, we have a brand new music video that I would love to share with you all. I think you might really love it. And it actually directly ties into the session here today. So if you enjoyed today's session, if you want to watch it again, great. Or if you're like, you know what? I don't have another hour to watch this again. However, I do want to activate that feeling, these feelings that we created again. All you have to do is watch this new music video that we've just released. It's called Eternal Flame. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on our website, charlene.com. Scroll all the way right down to the bottom of the page. There's a really cool picture of eternal flame. Jeremy's going to show that for you. In fact, at the end of the show, the broadcast, whatever, there you go. That's the eternal flame. That's what you're looking for. Does it look familiar? Ha ha! So eternal flame, it's a lo-fi, chill, ambient expression of the frequencies of love as the eternal flame. It's a beautiful 3-minute video. You can watch it anytime, and the melodies in that video will take you back to the experiences and the emotions that you were able to generate today. So beautiful little bundle that we wanted you to be able to have. So you can watch that anytime. Tea Lady Nat, I'm so glad to see you. Peace to you as well, my friend. Shauna says it was refreshing and grounding. Happy Valentine's Day. May your day be filled with kindness and love. Oh, Kat says she feels energized. Now headed to the libraries to play drums with the kiddos. Have a wonderful day, Kat. I hope that's great for you. Love this, Lori. Look at all your beautiful emojis. Becky, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for your kindness, my friend. Thank you, thank you. April May, wonderful. I saw so many colors all blending together like the northern lights. Thank you. It's amazing how frequencies affect each of us so poignantly, so perfectly, and so uniquely. I love that, the northern lights. Beautiful. Violet says, Charlene, remind us what you were doing your PhD and you're amazing. Oh, thank you so much. My PhD is actually in natural medicine and we're studying frequencies. So we've got multiple studies that are going on. We actually have some that will be coming out in a few months. If you'd like to participate in frequency studies, we're going to have more information on that on the website. So keep your ears peeled, or just go ahead and go to charlene.com and subscribe to the newsletter. We'll let you know when that comes about because it's going to be really cool. We partner with Garmin. So they measure all of our health metrics, and you'll get to listen to integrate some really cool frequency-based music with the bowls, some other frequency-based music that you just turn on the radio and listen to, and see how our bodies begin to respond. We're doing a lot of testing around that because there are certain ways when we begin to combine notes in meaningful ways, there are powerful physical responses. And we want to show that, publish that scientifically to make sure that, you know what, it's all cool because we can like say woo and energy and vibes and oh, I love it. But the reality is that there's actually a tremendous science behind the unseen. And now it's just our job to bring the art and the science together. And I don't just mean my job, I mean as in the collective where we are today. And I'm honored to be even just a small part of those making that difference in this very momentous time. So yeah, but thank you. That's very kind of you, Violet. Annabelle says, fascinating. Yes, Carol. Wow, you feel like a new person. Well, my friend, you are. You are. You are. And you always will be. Send you my love. Pammy Zoo says, absolutely relaxing. Thank you for all the love. Oh, and to you as well. And happy birthday tomorrow. Frankie, you love learning the knowledge of the sounds. What a lovely gift today. Thank you. Thanks for being here, my friend. It's a pleasure. Peter, what a beautiful, incredible talent you have, Charlene. Oh, that's so kind, my friend. Thanks, Peter. Yes, happy birthday to Pammy Zoo. Melissa says, quote, we're not just banging bowls. LOL, yes. Well, you know, even in Valentine's Day, let's bang bowls with intention. It's so true. Not only intention, but information, knowledge. The more information that we have, the greater we can contribute to the world around us in a meaningful, impacting, and long-lasting way. At least that's what feels right to my heart. So I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, and we try not to just bang bowls. Sometimes it happens. Some days are better than others. Jenny, smart. Ginger says, LOL, why are they $10? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe Jeremy can, what? Oh, the Valentine's cards? The Valentine's card, they are. Yeah, I don't know. Ask Hallmark. I didn't price them. Tea Lady, amen to that. I know. Mickey says, I also think it's a day to remember to love ourselves and be kind to everyone. Beautiful. Yes, perfectly said. Thank you, Chrissy, Gail. Yes, Joy, Pammy Zoo, April Mays. Thank you so much for your donation. Peter, thank you both for your donations. I appreciate you. Jenny, Oh my goodness, the spirit of you radiates pure joy. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks, Jenny. That's very kind. Larry, Angela, Jenny, thank you so much for your generous donations. We appreciate you. And thank you for all these hearts. We love the hearts and we love you. We really do. That's why we do this. And be really honest. That's why we do this. You are why we do this. I thank you. T Lady Nut says, feeling better after a somewhat distracted week. Amen to that. Feeling all the feels. That's amazing. Good. Sometimes it's good. We have to move from the left side of the brain into the right side, into that feeling state. Because when we can find the balance between the left and right brains, that's whenever we really show up in the world. And this week, I don't think you're alone, T Lady Nut. Between the full moon and everything else, it's been a doozy. Chanel, thank you so much for your donation, my friend. Oh, thank you, Chanel. Becky, thanks as well. Violet said, beautiful, you're going to listen to Eternal Flame. I'm so glad. Mavornin, I appreciate that. Thank you for your kind donation. Carol says, thank you for making me realize how loved you are. You are, my friend. So very. And I'm glad you remembered. I'm glad you can feel that. Ah, Carmel, we love you. We love all of y'all. Everyone loves you. We're just a lovey-dovey group. Good grief. Jennifer, how are you doing this testing remotely? Oh, for the science studies. Well, we'll give you more information on that. But we did a pilot. We've done 3 pilot studies with it, and it works perfectly. Basically, we just you go through and you sync your Garmin. You do online, we send you specific tracks that you listen to on specific days at specific times. We collect data in that sense. And then we also, depending on which study we're talking about, sometimes if we have people who are local or who want to come locally, we're going to be doing some retreats coming up. We're also looking at some brainwave studies, which will be pretty exciting. Where we will come together collectively, but if we're doing this independently from people all over the world, we just give you a set of parameters and you just follow them. You do a few surveys, a few instructions, post listening kind of stuff. Plus we have all of your metrics synced in time very specifically and accurately with the Garmin. So there's a little more to that. I'm just kind of simplifying it right now for the sake of time, but that's what you do. And if you want to get involved, Jane, all you have to do is go to charlene.com and subscribe to the email list. We will keep you abreast of whenever the studies begin to roll out, and we're looking for volunteers, and that'll probably be in 6 to 8 weeks. So very excited about that. We'd love to have you join. We'll keep reminding you throughout the time as well. But if you want to go ahead, so if you don't have to think about it. Or if you miss our upcoming lives, you can always just go to charlene.com. We never send out anything weird. We only send out good stuff. We only send out things that are frequencies that uplift and help align for a more frequency-enhanced living experience, because life's too short to have bad frequency. And do you incorporate autistic individuals? That's a great question. I'm not sure if the upcoming studies will, but let me talk with the other researchers to affirm that there's not any sort of parameters that they're trying to move within, because I think it would be fantastic to incorporate across a broad spectrum of groups. That may require different studies to do so, but we may actually be able to do it. I don't want to misspeak because I'm still working on my PhD, and these scientists have their PhD. So I bring the art, they bring the efficacy, which is a good partnership to have. So it's a great question, Annette. Thank you. And yes, knowledge is power. Lori, I love all your hearts. Mickey, love to you as well. Jane, do you have a Garmin or do you have to have a Garmin, or can you have a watch? Actually, the cool part of the study, we give you a Garmin. What? Yes. It's legit. These are big studies. And a little scary, but it's all in good fun. It's scary for me, not for them. They're like, oh, it's a piece of cake. So yeah, actually all of that is provided to you. All you have to do is provide your time and your willingness to participate, to make a difference in the study of frequency and how frequencies can be assimilated, not only in a sound healing setting, but also in pure music and pop music. Think about being able to turn on your radio or plug in your Spotify playlist. All you have to do is push play, push a button, and suddenly you're immersed in frequencies that immediately can shift your physiology. Dude, really cool. But it's also incumbent on us to help other artists learn how to create, how to combine these specific frequencies in such a way that it can have this sort of effect. It's something that many of us on our team are working on, of how do we continue to encourage artists to implement the utilization of frequencies and teach them how. Because it's not just, oh, I can sit at a piano and suddenly the right frequencies come out. They do to a degree, but when we're talking about measurable, magnificent effect, there are certain things that kind of have to go into this. This is why some music makes you feel, oh, and some music's like, okay, cool, next, next. So it's quite an interesting science. And of course, guys, I'm so sorry for all of our friends on YouTube. Die, sending you love back to you in Nepal. I hope you're doing great. Jonathan, what's up, brother? And yes, you know, dude, you can exercise with crystal singing bowls. You can exercise with anything, any music that makes you feel happy. So, and I know you like the bowls, Jonathan, and we always appreciate you and your kind comments. You're an awesome, awesome friend, dude. Lisa Smart, sending our love to you to you on Valentine's Day in Australia. Hope you're doing great. Riley Hunter joined us from Mississippi. Thanks for being here. Share some love. I love that. Namaste to you as well. Corbin Lee, what a great way to start the day. Corbin also says, the love we give and receive will be enhanced by the love we give ourselves. Amen, amen. La alam amin. Amen. And so it is. I love that. And as Mickey just said, music can heal the world. That's perfect. So perfect. My friends, thank you for being here with us today. We will be back with you in March, starting on the full moon in March. We've got 5 sessions coming at you in March. If you want to know the dates, be sure you can actually go to charlene.com and check out the upcoming lives that will be coming up. They're in our experience section. You can go to YouTube. You can see the upcoming lives. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a live stream, because we love being with you. You can also... on Instagram and on Facebook, we have pinned posts of those upcoming live streams coming for March. We're going to be doing St. Patty's Day. There's lunar eclipses and solar eclipse. I mean, it's a full month. Neptune goes into Aries. It'll be cool. I'm excited to come at you. Oh, it's a spring equinox too. Yes. So lots of good stuff coming up in March. But if you are joining us on Insight Timer, YouTube, and Facebook right now, stay tuned. Instagram friends, we will see you soon. Thank you for being here. Right now, we are going to, Jeremy's going to drop the Eternal Flame. If you'd like to see this song, oh, you can't? Never mind. He told me, never mind. So we can't do that. However, if you want to see it, all you have to do, if you're on YouTube, go over to the video sections, the music video sections, or go to charlene.com, scroll all the way to the bottom of the page and find Eternal Flame. It's our Valentine's Day gift to you. Look for this picture. And relive all of these beautiful, loving moments that you so generously brought forth, shared, and connected with all of us today. My friends, I'm so thankful for you. I appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day and happy World Sound Healing Day. Until we meet again, know how very loved you are. I love you. Sat Nam.